There are new and exciting items that just arrived here at Aldi for the month of April. And they have great ingredients, and of course, because we're shopping at Aldi, the prices are low. So what we're gonna do is walk around Aldi, show you what's new, break down the ingredients to see if they're good for you and your family, and of course, show you those low Aldi prices. Let's get to work. I always give Aldi kudos to having a really solid Bobby-approved pasta selection. But this is new, and the manager told me it just came in. It's the black box of specialty organic fusilone. I've heard of fusilli, I've never heard of a fusilone, but it has a really cool attribute to it, actually multiple. Organic wheat is nice. Bronze cut is amazing. Italian wheat is great, but look at the bottom. Made with Italian pure water from the Italian Alps. Wow, wow, wee wow. First of all, bronze cut is really cool because this pasta up here, while being Bobby approved, is not bronze cut, meaning the plates that the extruding of the dough comes out is made of bronze. And when it cuts it, it makes this texture, look really close. It has a rough, almost like sandpaper texture, and that's a high quality mark of pasta because it lets the sauce cling onto it. Whereas this slippery smooth pasta won't cling with the sauce as much. That's a really good sign. I think wheat should always be organic, but because it's made with Italian durum wheat, they take wheat really seriously there. They don't spray it with Roundup at the end of the growing process as a drying agent. It's legit, and it's just two ingredients. It's the durum wheat and the semolina, and that's it. And kudos for Italian Alp water, right? We never think about like what kind of water they use for drinks, stuff like that. This is pure Italian Alp water, amazing. A box, a pound is $2.99. I guarantee you something like this at any other store would be $5. This is amazing. And it joins the collection of other really solid Bobby approved pastas. Regular organic and organic whole wheat pasta for $1.99. Alternative pasta made of chickpeas for $2.69. Let's say you want a budget pasta night from Aldi. You get the pasta with the bronze cut. You want a sauce to cling to it. You go stage left here to the Simply Nature organic sauce for $2.19. Pasta night done right at Aldi. What's the problem with most chips at the store? Almost all of them are fried in inflammatory seed oils. Blast from the past alert. Who remembers combos from the 80s or 90s? My gosh, they're still around with horrific ingredients. But that's not the find I'm talking about. The find I'm talking about is this. I love plantain chips, but they're usually fried in palm oil or seed oils. What do I like about the front of the package here? Well, it's organic, kettle cooked with Himalayan pink salt here. All of that sounds really good. We could look at the ingredients just to make sure we can break out the free Bobby approved app, scan the barcode here that has a banana above it, and it's perfectly Bobby approved. Why? Because check out the ingredients here. What is it fried in? Organic coconut oil with plantains and Himalayan pink salt. 3 ingredients and that's it. And kudos to them for the unrefined pink salt as opposed to bleach iodized table salt. You get the kind of island vibes of the coconut oil with the tropicalness of the plantains. You feel like you're on the beach in Puerto Rico having a really good time, which I really want to go to Puerto Rico, by the way. So if you live there and you're watching, let me know because I have to go there one day and get that mofongo, like that big plantain dish they make in the big molcajete thing. I really want to do that. And they have another one here too. It's called Acapulco lime. So we're taking a trip to Mexico. And this, Bobby approved too. It's lime juice concentrate, lime oil, parsley, and tapioca organic maltodextrin. So tapioca dextrin is similar to tapioca flour. They use it as a spraying agent for the lime. This is fantastic. We get a nice bag here for $3.09. Chips, 2 flavors, fantastic. And remember, when you're in the grocery store and you're not sure if something is Bobby approved, just break out the free app. It's like having me go with you to the store, and it's free on Google Play and Apple App Store. Super quick break from the video because the sponsor today is Colostrum. You see the market a lot online, and that's a really good thing. And my promo code down below gets you 20% off your first purchase of Colostrum. So in here is pure grass-fed colostrum. You can stir it into room temperature water or smoothies, but what I do is dry scoop on my tongue. Usually get it on my shirt too. But why do I do this? Because colostrum is the early mother's milk. And this one specifically comes from grass-fed cattle. What is in the colostrum? It's literally the living backbone of the immune system for the calves. And they're not taking the colostrum away from the calves. A lot of the colostrum is runoff or wasted, and that's what's in here. What is it good for? Your gut barrier, your immune barrier, your respiratory barrier, and more. And because, see where it says cold chain technology, it's never heated at all. And that's important because in here are hundreds of living bioactives that are legit. And yes, they pay me to help them market, but I would talk about it anyway because I use it, Desi uses it, and Rose uses it. If you want to try Armor Colostrum, my link down below gets you 20% off your first order. Get the unflavored variety, either the tub or they have travel sticks you can take on the road. Very, very handy. Check out the frozen section here. And there's a ridiculous deal on organic mussels. Mussels are a delicacy. They're delicious and they're actually incredibly nutritious. Wait till you see this micronutrient panel here. And to get them for $2.99 is phenomenal. But wait a second. Bobby, it says farm-raised organic mussels right here. And you have told us countless times, never get farm-raised seafood. It's raised in pens that are overcrowded. The feed is man-made, usually GMO soy and corn and BS like that. That is true. Thank you for holding me accountable. I'm just assuming you're saying that right now, watching by yourself. But look what it says right here. Naturally rope cultured off the waters of Patagonia in Chile. This is one of the few exceptions where organic farming for seafood is perfect. How they make this is literally put ropes in the Patagonian waters and they breed it with baby larvae, I guess they're called, of mussels. And then they grow over time. They don't feed it anything, it just feeds itself. The currents of the water bring it into the mussels. Mussels have a filtration system and it feeds itself. There's no human interaction. So this is a really smart way of getting a bunch of mussels in one area to harvest for us. Now, I just said a second ago, they're really delish and nutritious. Check this out right here. One container has 17 grams of protein. Phenomenal. But this is crazy. Omega-3 fatty acids, 730 micrograms. Manganese, 210% of your daily value. B12, 700% of your daily value here. 20% zinc, 110 selenium, it goes on and on. Do you know how hard it is to find food that has those kind of micronutrients? I know off the top of my head, Brazil nuts have that, pumpkin seeds have that, but this is a nutrient-dense powerhouse. Protein powerhouse, wallet powerhouse, and delicious. They're pre-cooked in the natural sea brine. You just warm it up with a crusty Bobby approved bread of choice. Ooh la la, this is fancy, folks. Come to the refrigerator section, my friends, because there's a new cold brew in town and it's the ALDI brand, which is perfect because we're transitioning to summer. I love cold brew coffee. It's refreshing, it doesn't heat you up. And this is organic Barismo cold brew coffee. Let's check the price here. It's $4.99 for 4 servings of 12 fluid ounces. You might want to do less than 12 ounces because a 12-ounce serving has 198 milligrams of caffeine. That's basically like 2 cups of coffee. Might get you like Cosmo Kramer on Seinfeld, hopped up a little bit on cafe lattes. What I love about this is the ingredients. It's not just organic coffee, it's Regenerative Organic Certified Cold Brew Coffee, which is just filtered water and organic coffee. Look at the call out on the side here. Regenerative Organic Certified beans go above organic certification in terms of soil health, farm worker fairness, and whatnot. Watch my video from yesterday all about food labels. What does it mean when something's organic, non-GMO, fair trade? How does organic help soil? Soil is really, really important. My friends, this is checking all of the boxes, and they usually have the Stoke brand here, which is more expensive, and Stoke has natural flavors. This is phenomenal with a little splash of milk of choice, a little bit of maple syrup to cream it out there. Unbelievable. Yes, it's in plastic containers, but we're okay with that, right? Because they're not going to have glass here, and it's cold coffee. For the summertime, budget-friendly coffee, as good as it gets. Bobby approved, yes, please.
You know, my daughter called me, and she said, you know who's Tuesday.
Oh, right now?
I don't. So I took everything.
Oh, wow. You're so
Can I
sweet.
have a
Yes,
picture?
yes. Come on, let's do a picture.
Oh
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Awesome.
Thank you.
Great to meet
Thank
you.
You are very handsome.
Oh, handsome too. I like that. Thank you, Amanda. I spy something really interesting in the frozen section here. It's riced cauliflower stir fry. I love these kind of frozen side dishes that are done for you. So you just heat it up and pair it with a protein for dinner. So rice cauliflower is going to be low carb. How low carb? Well, 6 total carbs, but then 2 grams of fiber right there. Net carbs are calculated by subtracting carbs from fiber. So 4 net carbs in 1 cup serving. By the way, because it's made of rice, 2 grams of fiber is very, very good for your colon and bowel movements. And fun fact, why is there 49% of your daily value of vitamin C here? It's because cauliflower is very high in vitamin C, and because it's a plant-based vitamin C, it's 100% bioavailable as opposed to vitamin C with ascorbic acid, which is synthetically made from corn and not fully bioavailable. But what about the ingredients here? Well, this is where it gets interesting. It's cauliflower with green peas, sweet corn, tamari soy sauce is gluten-free soy sauce. There's a touch of sugar, and then clean ingredients including sesame oil. But look where it says added sugar. It says 0 grams, which means it's a literal skosh of sugar. So small the USDA says you don't even have to put it on the label if it's under a certain amount. I can live with that. The one thing we don't know, the canary in the coal mine, is the corn and the soy made for the tamari. Is it organic? No, because it's not organic listed. Is it non-GMO? We don't know. I'm gonna have to ask the manager or email ALDI about that. So this is really solid. I can't give it the green Bobby approved stamp, but there's a relatively new stamp we came up with called the yellow, this one, the almost Bobby approved. It's for those times where something is so close to being approved that I can't give it a red, not approved. It's almost, and it's something that I would eat too. So now there's 3 stamps: perfectly green Bobby approved, the yellow almost Bobby approved, and the red one, meaning it has gobs of sugar or seed oils or preservatives, which we stay away from. This is almost Bobby approved. I would give it a try. For $2.29, a low carb side dish, winning. This is hilarious. On the wall of finds here, Yellowstone has beef chili in a can. The show with Kevin Costner, which by the way, the last season was terrible. I think we could all agree. Without Costner, it went downhill. Now they're selling chili. The ingredients are not as horrible as I thought, but it's definitely not Bobby approved. You know what is Bobby approved? The prequel to Yellowstone that's in the current season right now of 1923. That's an awesome show. And this is awesome too. So on the wall of finds here, sauce, Carbone. Carbone's the famous restaurant in New York. I think they're copying Rayo's now because they're making their own lines of marinara. And Rayo's is a famous New York restaurant who made their own sauce and then sold for hundreds of millions of dollars. So methinks Carbone is hoping to copy the Rayo's model of coming out with sauces and selling it for hundreds of millions of dollars. So this is their famous marinara sauce here. It's expensive. Look at this. I mean, it's $7.99 for 24 ounces. Definitely not cheap. And the ingredients are nice. They're imported Italian tomatoes, not paste, with onions, olive oil, basil, garlic, oregano, sea salt. Although it kind of begs the question, right? See the olive oil? I wish it was extra virgin. The reason why Rayo's is not Bobby approved anymore is because it turns out even though they put olive oil on the label, it's a combination of olive with refined olive oil, which is very processed. So maybe somebody should undercover style email Carbone and ask if that's pure olive oil or is it a mix of something? We don't know, but as of right now, it is Bobby approved. But $7.99 is expensive. I haven't had the flavor. Is it yummy? I would rather, to be honest, just go get the organic Simply Nature one, the one we showed earlier in the video. That's like $2 and change. This is way more expensive, but it is an Aldi find and it is Bobby approved for now. It's supposed to be back at Aldi and living right here, but I guess it's selling really well. Right here should be a bottle of specialty select Italian extra virgin olive oil just from Sicily. The manager told me they just got it back last week and it's been selling well. This is what it looks like. It's a premium bottle of single origin Sicilian extra virgin olive oil with the stamps of certification, meaning you don't have to worry about any fakeness, any cut seed oils or anything. And I know a lot of fans have told me it's delicious. So if you have that bottle for $9.99 and you want by far the best extra virgin at Aldi, scoop it. All of these items are new at Aldi for the month of April, but you better hurry down to the store because you know Aldi, here today, gone tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe. I'm dropping long videos like this 4 to 6 times a month and shorts 3 to 5 times a week, and you don't want to miss out. I'll leave you like I always do. How should I keep on cooking? Mad love from me to you, and peace. Bye-bye.